Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are taking a quick look at Vechain here. Before we begin, as always, please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below as well. Let me know your thoughts on Vechain right now and become a member if you do want to get involved in the community. With all that being said, we are taking a quick look at Vechain here. Obviously, with Bitcoin having such a nice rally over the past week or so, Vechain, even though it's been so bearish and most altcoins have been absolutely capitulating to the downside over the past few weeks, we have got a little bit of relief in the market for these cryptos here. As you can see, we were heading down in a bit of a descending wedge, just like we were for most altcoins. You can see obviously Vechain here is no exception. Over the past few months, we have been heading down in this descending wedge like this, but you can see here we came down, lost support completely, just completely capitulated all the way down to around 1.3 cents, a ridiculous low. We obviously wicked all the way back up to around 1.5 cents, which was the previous swing low back in around when we just turned the new year. 6 months later, we're back at that low again. We get a little bit of an overextension to the downside, but with Bitcoin having a nice little bounce upwards, you can see here obviously Vechain having a decent little bounce from down here around 1.5 cents, touching up to around 1.7 cents, currently having a little bit of a rejection and retracement, obviously with Bitcoin most likely going to be getting a lot of resistance, or at the very least a lot of uncertainty at around that 30k level. Bitcoin's obviously come up and overextended past it, but right now getting rejected in that area at that previous swing high. And obviously Vechain just following Bitcoin's price action very carefully right now. And you can see obviously we've come back up inside of this area here of structure. But right now Vechain's still looking in a very precarious position. If we just take a look a bit more at the macro here, you can clearly see that we're still making lower lows and lower highs really. On the macro you can see lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And right now we are having a bit of relief up back towards the the previous support of that descending wedge as resistance. Really, Vechain has been getting way too slammed down in my opinion, and I do think eventually it is going to have its day in the sun, but right now in quite a precarious position. I'm not touching this with any trades. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. As always, I do think that it's quite likely we could see ourselves having a decent bounce in the markets if Bitcoin does continue to the upside. Obviously everything highly correlated to Bitcoin and what it does, but right now for Vechain, waiting and seeing what happens next. Really, it's had a very decent amount of relief off that low, but we are waiting and seeing fully what will happen next with Bitcoin. So that is it for today, guys. Very short and sweet and simple. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and become a member if you're all interested in the community. Really appreciate all your support, and I'll see you in the next video.